Ever wonder where all the coal we use comes from? The story begins a long, long time ago, in a world that looked more like something out of a fantasy novel than our own. Welcome to the Carboniferous Period, a chapter in Earth's history spanning from about 359 to 299 million years ago. This wasn't just any old time. It was an era of giants, endless forests, and monumental changes that would literally fuel our future. Imagine stepping into a time machine and landing in the Carboniferous. The first thing you'd notice is the air. It's thick, humid, and super rich in oxygen, way more than we have today. And the landscape? Forget what you know about forests. There are no flowers, no fruit, and no pine trees. Instead, you're surrounded by a vast, swampy jungle. Towering lycophyte trees, some reaching over 100 feet tall, create a dense canopy. Giant ferns and colossal horsetails, plants that are tiny today, form a lush undergrowth. It's a green, primal world, stretching as far as the eye can see. These enormous swamp forests were the real MVPs of the Carboniferous. As these giant plants lived and died, they fell into the marshy, oxygen-poor water. Instead of fully rotting away, layer upon layer of this plant debris piled up, getting compressed over millions of years under sediment. Under immense heat and pressure, this ancient plant matter slowly transformed into the vast coal seams we mine today. That's right. The energy powering our world is literally the fossilized remains of these incredible ancient forests. Every piece of coal is a time capsule from the Carboniferous, but the plant life wasn't the only thing that was supersized. The high oxygen levels, reaching up to 35% compared to our 21% today, had a wild effect on animal life, especially insects and other arthropods. Imagine dragonflies with wingspans the size of a modern seagull soaring through the air. This was the era of Meganeura, a giant griffinfly that ruled the skies. On the forest floor, you might encounter arthropods, a millipede-like creature that could grow up to 8 feet long, the largest land invertebrate of all time. It's like a sci-fi movie, but it was all very real. While giants roamed the swamps, another, more subtle revolution was happening. Life was taking a huge leap out of the water. Amphibians, who had already conquered the land, still needed to return to water to lay their eggs. But during the Carboniferous, a new group of animals evolved from them, the very first reptiles. These pioneering creatures developed a game-changing innovation, the amniotic egg. This self-contained private pond, with a protective shell, meant reptiles could lay their eggs on dry land, completely breaking their ties to the water. This was a monumental step, allowing vertebrates to truly conquer the continents and setting the stage for the age of dinosaurs that would follow. So, the next time you think about our planet's history, remember the Carboniferous Period. It was a time that gave us more than just fascinating fossils. It was an era of world-building. Its immense forests changed our atmosphere and laid down the foundation for our energy resources. It saw insects take to the skies in a big way and watched as the first reptiles took their confident first steps onto dry land, charting a new course for life on Earth. It was a pivotal, powerful, and truly breathtaking period that continues to shape our world in profound ways. Thanks so much for joining me on this journey back in time. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Earth's past, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you won't miss our next adventure. See you in the next one.